So hello YouTube. Well, so hello YouTube, welcome to another video, and it's been a long time. Got glasses and gone bald, well, going since my last real videos. In this video it's going to be as quick as I can. I've got some absolutely insane stuff coming up this year. A skydive with the YouTuber Ally Law.
Yes, Phil, good to hear from you, man. I'm currently up in just above Newcastle at the moment, jumping, but the weather's been shit up here, mate. But yeah, I'm gonna arrange a drop zone near you so you don't have to travel too far. But yeah, whenever around that date, I'm gonna arrange it. I'm gonna get some of my boys to come up as well. And what do you mean by going backwards exactly? Like exiting the plane so you're not looking where you're going? Is that what you mean? Like falling out backwards? Yeah. Let me know what you're saying.
A Guinness World Record attempt, and I'm going to briefly tell you about why I haven't been uploading and what I've been doing while I haven't been uploading. Basically, I stopped making content and going on my adventures pretty much, not completely, when I got in a relationship 5 years ago. What a mistake that was. I ended up with a lying, cheating narcissist, and I give everything over. Stopped all of the things I wanted to do, really. And it hit me really bad. I'd already got PTSD. Then I ended up having a breakdown towards the end of it. Now it's on. But it's still happening now, really. So we're on the 16th of January 24 now. This started, really, the breakdown did Christmas last year. So it's just been horrific. I can't tell you how bad it is. On top of PTSD and getting diagnosed with epilepsy, I ended up homeschooling my son for a year, so it reduced everything I've done. Now that's all done and out the way. I have done a couple of rides. I've done a 50-mile ride and a couple of 40-mile rides. And a few months ago I climbed Snowdon again on my bike.
So that's it. The summit's there. I've just been up for any picture taken because there was only two people here. There's clouds, you can't see anything. I'm the only person at the summit, which makes me the highest person in the whole of England and Wales, and the highest bike in the whole of England and Wales. So completed it, mate.
Like, as some of you all know, 10 years ago I carried my bike up Mount Snowdon when I was fit, healthy and young, 10 years younger. Then 5 years ago me and my son walked when he was 10 years old. And then this year I've done it again on a bike, cycle push carry basically. I had an accident. I have got the video footage of this, just not been edited together yet, so we'll be doing that this year, editing that together. But basically I crashed my bike, I'm doing about 30 miles an hour on my way. I just got off the mountain actually, landed on my head, ended up in hospital. Was damage to my spine, well, my neck and my spine. I'll go into in another video. And that's about it for what I've been doing. But when I hit rock bottom and I was having this breakdown, I got told by my doctor basically what was happening. I was in such a state. I was sat here as I am now looking at the laptop, and the first I'm a fighter and I knew I'd got to find my way out of the situation. So I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw Ally Law, when a skydive with Ally Law. I've always been followed Ally Law, so I entered for £1. A few days later I was ignoring emails from him thinking it was something to do with merch. And then I just so happened to read one, and it was Ali saying, "Yo, Phil, we've been trying to get hold of you. You've won the skydiving competition." So that should have actually happened last year, but with my life, his life, and the weather, we never actually. All three things didn't align, if you know what I mean. So that's going to be happening this year, probably end of spring, something like that. Depending on the weather. He's in Bali at the moment. So yeah, I'll insert a little bit of that stuff now. The conversations with Ali, because we've been speaking quite a bit on Instagram about it. That's also going to be done for charity, so there'll be his video on all of his platforms, So there'll be a few million people watching that, and then there'll be my version, my recordings on mine explaining why I'm doing it, what's led up to doing it, what's happened in my life that's led to me doing it in more detail. And then the second thing is this Guinness record. I'm setting myself challenges all the time now to get myself out of the situation that I'm in, and I thought, because Snowdon's my like refuge, if you know what I mean, I thought I'll go out to Snowdon, I'll climb Snowdon again, just have a few days away. I thought, well, you've done that, it's not so much of a challenge, although last time I went, I drank heavily, I smoked heavily, I didn't eat, didn't sleep, not been on my bike, really. And I told myself on the way, this is hell. You never need to do this again now. You've done it 3 times in total, twice on the bike. But it was really because of how bad I was. I was 10 stone 6. I'm 12 stone 7, 12 stone 8 now. I put a lot of muscle, fluid, glycogen on. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll do it twice back to back in a day. I thought that's alright, but if I train, I will be able to do that. It'll be rock hard, but I'll be able to do it. And I thought about it more, and I thought, I wonder how many times I can do it in 24 hours. 3, if I really, really push myself, I'll be able to do 3. So in the end, I thought, well, I'm going to raise some money for Help the Heroes, Veteran Society, or some other mental health group, mainly aimed at men, because I've found it is quite difficult to get help, get taken seriously, and men just don't talk about it as much as they should. So I looked into it and I thought, right, I'll do it as a Guinness record. And I looked, and I've done a bit of Googling. There isn't really a Guinness record related to taking a bike up Mount Snowdon. I won't say cycling, because it's cycling carrying on pushing for me. I thought, right, I'll do that. And my aim is going to be 2 or 3. And then I contacted the Guinness Records, and they take up to 12 weeks to process your application for it. So I thought, right, I've got a lot of time training now. So I've been training some weird training. I'll insert some stuff into this video before I actually do the record attempt. I'll just put regular updates, just what I'm doing bit by stage, because some of the stuff I've been doing in the gym, I'm making it up as I go along, but it's tailor-made to my experience of getting up Snowdon on the bike. So I've been using the sleigh in the gym a lot, pushing, pulling, kettlebells, running up and down the sleigh run, with logs on my back, running up and down the Stairmaster with a log on my back. The cycling stuff, a bit stupidly, hasn't come into it yet. I'm going to be doing a road called the Killer Mile. It's about 21% incline. It's a mile long, and I'm going to be trying to cycle up, which I won't be able to do. But I'll just keep going and going every few days, trying. So I'll be turning up there, trying to cycle up, and then pushing. Cycle back down, push all the way up, cycle back down, carry all the way up. So that's 3 miles, and I'll be doing that middle of the night, all weathers, because I'm trying to replicate what will happen on the day, so it's not alien. I'm not out of my comfort zone. I've already been getting up in the night and running in the pitch black dark, in the freezing cold, doing running, and I hate running.
That's the first middle of the night run done. Like I say, it's about taking myself out of my comfort zone.
Running cardio, I'm terrible at. So taking myself out of my comfort zone, just to get me acclimatised to that. So ideally I'd love to do 4, and I can't see me doing it. 3 is going to be an absolute killer. When I was looking into it, I found that the current record, I think it's 6 climbs without a bike though, and that's by an ex-Royal Marine who's a fireman. So I'm not going to get 6 with a bike, because I've walked it and I've done it on a bike. For me personally anyway, a bike is harder than just walking, because I've got a rucksack on anyway. But the bike wants to come downhill. There are sections I just can't ride. So you're pushing it, your bike, and gravity are conspiring against you once you go backwards. Then you'll get to the rocky parts where you just put your bike on your shoulder, because that is the easiest way of doing it. So that's the sort of training I'm doing to hopefully get 3, maybe 4, and that'll be the record. Although because there isn't a record for bikes, I take the bike up once and it's official record. So if I did it once, I've got the record. Obviously that's rubbish. 2 was me realistic goal before I thought of doing it as a record, and that's tricky enough, back to back. 3, I thought that's a massive push, and it is, and 4 is impossible. But now I know I've got a few weeks, I can cram as much training in as I can, as often as I can, eating as much as I can, and maybe I'll do 4. But if not, my target really is 3. And like I say, that'll be for Help the Heroes Veteran Society or some other mental health charity. That and that'll be on my YouTube channel as well. So we've got the Ally Law skydive coming up. We've got the Guinness record climbs up Snowdon with a bike coming up, and I'll put my training in as well. Is there anything else? I will be editing the other videos. My Snowdon video when I crashed and ended up in hospital. I think that's it. Thanks for sticking with me. Like I say, it's the 16th of January 2024. So I hope you've been having a good year so far. And I promise you stick with me, because these are only 2 of the things I've got planned. There is other stuff ticking away that I want to do, because there's obviously Ben Nevis to Scaffold Pike. There's other places in the country that I can do certain things, from wild camping on beaches, caves. Oh, there is a definite one. In one of my videos before, I rode to Roe Island and I found a life capsule that had fallen off an oil rig, washed up on the beach. It's still there. So I'm going to be cycling to there and wild camping on the beach in an oil rig life capsule. Right, I've waffled enough. I will be going into more detail about what's led up to me mental health problems that I've had, me narcissistic side of things, and how and why that's impacted me so badly, because I didn't think that kind of thing could, but it just goes to show anything can break anybody mentally, and you're just got to fight your way out of it. So yeah, take care, see you soon.